Hi, primary friends. This is Sister Hubbard, and I made this little video to show you how to set up a family search account so that you can get to know your family members, complete our family history challenge, and also show you how to prepare names to take to the temple for when you are able to do that. So you're going to want to download these two apps. You want to download Family Tree and LDS Tools. And you're going to want to have a parent next to you or nearby who can help you with a couple of passwords. So once you have those apps downloaded, you're going to open the LDS Tools account, and it's going to open up to your ward directory. And you're going to scroll down and find your family like that. That's me. You're going to scroll down until you find your name. And I'm going to pretend I'm my daughter, Caroline. And I'm going to go down here to membership information. And underneath your name, you're going to see the record number here. You're going to click on that. And this is when you're going to need your parents to put in their password for the app. And then it'll show your record number. And you're going to want to write that record number down so that you can use it to create an account on Family Search. So write down your record number, and you can close out of LDS Tools, and you're going to open Family Search. Let me log out so that you can see this from the very beginning. So you're going to open Family Search, and this is what it will look like. And you're going to go down here to create a free account. And you're going to put in your information. I'm going to pretend that I'm my daughter, Caroline. You're going to put in your information. Okay. And you're going to click this little box here so that it'll help you connect to the temple information. And you're going to get this notice asking your mom or dad to give you permission. And you can choose which way your parents want to get a message giving approval. And then you'll put in whatever it asks for. And then this screen is where you type in that number, that record number that you got from LDS Tools. So you type that in, continue, and then this is where you finish creating your account. And you're going to want your parents to write this information down. So you're going to create a username and a password, and then you're going to click Create Account. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to log in as me so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so that's me. And you can see that this is what we call a family tree. So in the middle is the trunk, which is you, and then the branches that go out are your family members. And this is how we connect our family together. We can learn about them, and then as we get to know them, we can connect them or seal them for eternity. Now, when you log in, it might just be you, and you'll need to connect to your parents. I'm not sure how far back I have to go to show you. Hold on. So eventually, there we go. So let's pretend that these two people are actually you. One of them is you. And you're going to add your parents. So you're going to search for your parents by birth date and date of birth. You can put in their names. And your family will come up, and then you can connect them, and then you can build out your own family tree. Okay, so let's go back down here to my family tree right here. So after you connect a couple of family members, try to work with your parents and connect your parents and your grandparents, and then if they remember their great-grandparents, you can connect those too. So you'll have the beginnings of a family tree. And then you can explore this app. It's really fun. So go down here to more. You can do a couple of different things. You can click on Map My Ancestors. I liked this one. So all the family members that you're connected to were born someplace, and all of those family members will show up on a map. Okay. So most of my family came over from Europe and on the Mayflower and landed in Boston for a little while, and then they moved around. And you can see that a lot of my family moved up here to New York. But if you click on some of these little things, it'll show you, this is my ancestor Harriet. And apparently somebody's done a really good job with their family, with my family history, because it shows that Harriet was born in Vermont, lived in Buffalo, and then died in back in New Hampshire somewhere. So that's how you map my ancestors. Let's see what this one does. So this person was born in Vermont, Reuben, and then he moved to someplace that looks pretty lonely, doesn't it? There's nothing there. And then it looks like he moved back to New York, and then he went back to that town where he probably died. So it shows you their birth, where they lived and moved around, if it's recorded, and then where they died. So that's on Map My Ancestors, and that's really fun. So after you look around at that, you can go back to your family tree, and you can click on somebody you're connected to, and you can learn more about them. Sometimes they record memories. So there's this note here about my grandma and where she lived and what she did growing up. And there's a couple of pictures. So this is her birth certificate and a picture of her shortly before she passed away. So you can get to know family members that way. If you click on, I don't know how to switch. Let's see. So here's an example. This is my husband, and if I wanted to, I could add a story or add a picture or anything that I really wanted to about this person. And then it would show up for other people who are related to him as well. So that might be something fun for you to do with a grandparent. You could call them and ask them for a story, write it down, and then enter it into your family tree, and then other people would get to know your ancestor as well. So the other thing you can do is click down here at the bottom. In the middle it says temple, and this shows you some of the people who are ready to have some temple work done for them. So you can click on this blue button that says ordinance is ready. So that means that their name and their birth and or death date are recorded, and they are ready for temple work. And you can click on what ordinances you want to do. And because it'll be your first time in the temple, you can do baptisms and confirmations. So you would click on that. And it's going to search your family tree for people who are ready to be baptized and confirmed. So this says that I have 4 people ready. So you can click on that. And you can see that these are all ancestors from the late 1800s who are ready to be baptized and confirmed. And you can take that to the temple when it opens. You take this little code to the temple, and they'll print off cards for you to use in the baptistry. You can be baptized and confirmed for them, all from this simple app by going in and connecting your family tree. So those are all of the things that you can do. There's lots more, and you can play around with it. There's this fun one, family activities, where you can do some more things that may even count towards completing your children's guidebook for the primary activities that you got this year. So there's all kinds of things that you can do on Family Search. So take a few minutes to explore this and get to know some of your family members, and use this opportunity to connect with your grandparents if they're alive, and maybe they can tell you the names of their parents, and you can connect them, and you can make your tree go back and back and back. Isn't that fun? You can get really, really, really big family trees going just by asking a few family members who their parents were. And if they don't remember, maybe they can tell you somebody who does remember. So, Family Search or Family Tree and LDS Tools are the two apps you need to do that. And then you can complete our Family History Challenge. And then you can text me. My phone number is on the back of the challenge with how many points you earned, your favorite activity, and how many points you earned from these activities that you enjoyed. And then we'll meet back up for our temple and priesthood preparation meeting on Sunday, November 8th at 6 p.m.